Well, the latest on the Broward Sheriff's deputy's fight for his life tonight after crashing into a tree off I-95 last week. Deputy Daniel Rivera remains in critical condition tonight, and the investigation into the crash continues.
The same type of police cruiser that Rivera was driving has been recalled in dozens of states by the Ford Motor Company. As Roger Losey reports, some wonder if there could be a connection between that recall and this crash.
It's the vehicle most widely used by law enforcement agencies around the country, the Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. But this popular patrol car is now the subject of an investigation by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration surrounding its steering. The problem is corrosion. It can cause the lower shaft of the steering column to become dislodged or separate altogether from the upper portion.
The result is that the officers lose steering and lose control of the vehicle.
Rick Elsley represents the family of Broward Sheriff's Deputy Daniel Rivera, who's clinging to life following a horrific wreck in his patrol car last week. The cause of this crash is still unclear. Investigators can't say yet why Rivera veered off the road. On August 29th, Ford issued a voluntary recall of 355,000 Crown Victorias and similar models, including the Police Interceptor, sold and registered in 22 states after more than a dozen reports of steering problems related to corrosion. At this point, the Crown Victorias sold or registered in Florida are not part of Ford's recall, but experts in product liability cases say that could change.
When more incidents get reported and more investigation is done, sometimes there's an expansion to other states.
BSO says none of the vehicles in its fleet are affected by Ford's recall. In fact, there's nothing to indicate that any of the police cars on the streets of South Florida have faulty steering components. Elsley says Rivera's relatives are grateful for the support that BSO has shown his family. Right now, they're more concerned with the results of the crash than what caused it.
We can't say anything definitively. All we can say is that this information is out there, it's public. We're glad that they're looking into this, and we're very happy that the Broward Sheriff's Office is recognizes.
In Fort Lauderdale, Roger Losey, Local 10 News.
And the Sheriff's Foundation of Broward County has created the Daniel Rivera Fund to help offset travel expenses for the deputy's relatives who have flown in to South Florida to be by his side.